your your program satisfied what I needed
Yeah.
at that right time. So and
So
it's worked. So it's worked for me. Obviously, I'm Adam. I started the course with yourself on the basis of wanting to have some allegiance, if you like. I needed somebody to sit on my shoulder to give me that extra bit of push because I was constantly letting myself down by making excuses and not doing what I was meant to do.
well, where
So
were you? Let's go back. Where were you when we started talking?
yeah,
Where were you physically, mentally? Like what place were you in?
okay, yeah, okay. So physically, I was overweight. It's about 21 stone. And that's got progressively between 17 to 21 stone over a period of 3 years, maybe a bit longer. And that weight has fluctuated because of my business and my work. I was working extremely hard. I lost the business, which put me back to zero some time ago. And that made me start again. So I've built another business up for the last 7 years, which has been solid graft, and that has had an impact on my time that I could give to myself. And the health has probably took a knock because of that. Um, I wasn't whilst the job was demanding, I was eating unhealthily because I was eating on the fly most of the time. I was eating, traveling around the country, eating service stations, grabbing a sandwich. And you think you're eating healthy until you start looking at macros. I've lost my focus on me. I've completely, my focus wasn't about me, it was about my family. It was about getting myself back on track, getting the business built up to a point where I was right, okay, I've got employees, I've got staff, I've got help, I've got cash in the bank now. Things are back on track. So, a bit of time for me.
What were your first impressions?
You came across as being a non-marketing type. Whilst it's a structured approach to what you do with your business, I like that. I like that structured, methodical
Mm.
approach to um, assessing whether we were right for each other to do what we can do. You've got, and you'll have an aligned program for what I wanted, and it was just as important for me. It felt just as important for me as it was for you to align both of us together. Your your program satisfied what I needed
Yeah.
at that right time. So, and
So
it's worked. So it's worked for me.
what do you feel like is the biggest things that you've learned from the program?
It's not to rush things, and it's a lifestyle change. It's not a quick fix. It's like anything. There's no get rich quick scheme. There's no, and the ones that are possible are not sustainable. They're usually all in, exhaust yourself, doesn't work. It's got to be gradual and effective. So that's why I learned. I learned that small changes make big advancements.
If you had to describe the program to somebody, they were like, "You've lost loads of weight. You look great. Like, what have you done?" You're like, "Oh, I've done this program," and they were like, "Well, what is it? What does the program do?" How would you explain that to them?
I did this exactly this the other day. But I'll tell you what I would say.
Well, no, tell
Uh,
me the story. What happened? What did he
okay,
ask?
it was just before I got ill, and I was feeling fantastic, and I was talking to a guy who, and he was saying, "Well, he sounded like he'd given up." I said, "Are you all right?" I said, "You don't sound too good." He's like, "Oh, I need to sort myself." So I said, "I'm overweight." I said, "I'm overweight. I'm doing this, constantly working." I said, "Don't get any time." And I said, "I've just come out of that situation." I said, "Let me tell you." And I explained, what 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 we're talking about now. I explained how we bumped into each other, the timing. I said, ultimately, I said, it's the timing has got to be right for you. I said, you've got to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a harder process. I said, but if you do want to do it, I said, it's just about trying to change one little bit at a time. And if you change those little bits at a time, the habits that bring you to feeling like you're feeling now, those small changes, you will feel amazing in a matter of weeks.
What was it like working with me?
Good. Always available. Never had never got a blank message, or yeah, and at the start I did message quite a bit, and you always answered timely, you know. So I always felt like some of these things you sign up for, and then it's like, you know, and then you're waiting for information. Now it was steady. I got what I needed from it, and working with you has been. It's good because you're talking about me. So if I'm asking you a question, it's not just a generic answer. It's a response to my question, like what my need was at that time. Anyone thinking of doing this is, well, just do it. If you're gonna achieve, if you want to change from being stuck in a rut, if you're feeling in that zone, if you're feeling well, what's it all about? It's a step by step fundamental approach for something like this. And I think that for me has been the game changer. I think because you do know what you're talking about, and you've got a good background in it. You've got a background not just in the nutrition side. You've got the the previous experience of joints and
Physiotherapy, yeah.
physiotherapy background. So you know that all aligns with pointing you in the right direction. And yeah, so yeah, I've enjoyed working with you. The proof seems to be able to continue on. So I've subscribed to the next. I know there's a lot more.
There's a, and then I'm looking forward to working with you. You're going to absolutely excel with this. You know, the mastery is tailor-made for you. Where you're at now, it's the perfect next step.
Yeah.
But Adam, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Thank you for all your hard work. I'm looking forward to getting you started on mastery.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.